Hello, hello, and welcome back to my GF. I can use words. My GF makes me read Homestuck. I am Alaric, and this is my GF.
Hi, I'm Arm, and I'm making him read Homestuck again.
Yay! Uh, and when we left off, we had gotten to years in the future. For the last
But not
time, I
many.
command you. Uh,
But, but,
hmm?
it's years in the future, but not many.
Oh yeah, no, not short
So,
homework. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke.
he's having a stroke.
Hot. And I'm gonna try and zoom it in a little. There we go. Now we got the closer of the artwork. Oh my god. I like this bean. Oh my god,
He is a
beans!
good. Oh, he is a bean!
Human etiquette.
I love that there's a little smiley in the middle.
Oh, I figured there'd be more of this.
No, apparently not. This is all.
Alright, let's go back and equals greater than.
Oh no.
Oh, this is all on you?
But hey, I got an
Oh,
achievement.
yeah. What the hell? Unlocked album Homestuck Volume 1. I'm gonna click on that. Accept all external links within this database to contain direct spoilers for the end of Homestuck. Wait, what is this saying?
I don't know. I don't see what you're seeing.
I clicked the achievement and the achievement gave me a link to something. For
Oh, I
Homestuck.
probably don't wanna.
Spoiler warning. Expect all external links within this database to contain direct spoilers for the end of Homestuck. Click with care. This information is current as of the 25th of October 2020. For more recent info,
So you probably don't
oh,
want to click
it's a
around.
link to a bunch of the songs that we've already heard up to this point.
Ah,
Huh.
okay.
Oh, Homestuck Volume 1. It's the album of the first. Okay, it's saying there's probably.
Ah,
So
I
it's a
see. I
link
see.
to where we can listen to all the different songs that have existed. Like the
Mm-hmm.
first 11 songs present within the soundtrack. And it's warning us, like, yo, people in comments and shit are probably gonna give spoilers if you go through, so use caution. It's not curated like everything else here. Because right now, the
Gotcha,
entire
gotcha.
experience is curated to protect us from spoilers so we can read it in proper order.
Mm-hmm.
So if I click Showtime Piano Refrain.
Then don't!
Oh,
Don't!
wait, no. Uh, hang on. I just opened a out external link. There we go. Hang on.
Too late now!
Yeah, so long as I don't click an external link, I'm fine. So yeah, now we're playing the Showtime Piano Refrain. Cool. Hang on, let me open up my volume. Yeah,
Oh, that's why there's spoilers, because there's also like tracks that reference it, right?
Oh, it says all the pages that feature the song.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I'm trying to turn up the Homestuck audio a little, because I believe I turned it down during the last stream. There it is. Yeah, so now I can, in theory, use this to like play different songs. If the game, if Homestuck itself isn't, if we want some fitting music. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think we should be playing? Showtime Piano Refrain, Harlequin, Showtime Original Mix, Suburban Jungle Brief Mix, Aggrieve Violin Refrain, Suburban Countdown, Aggrieve, Showtime Imp Strife Mix, Nanaquin, Skies of Skya, or Aggrieve Violin Redux.
I mean, are you just gonna have it running in the background, or do you just want to listen to something right
For the
now?
moment while you're reading, I'm just gonna play the piano refrain.
Oh,
Oh no, no,
God.
I'm gonna play the violin refrain because it's the girl. Hold on. No, that's wait, is this it? Okay, yeah. You go ahead and start reading the
Ooh,
game
cracked
facts.
knuckles. Time for Mrs. uses big words. The long and the short, the medium too. I may have been a bit hasty in advising you not to bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival. And if you find yourself begrudgingly the absence of certain instruction, which if followed would have resulted in your demise, then I guess that makes two of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with one or two and sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid and or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping elements engenders. Oh, I hate her. Why does she use such big words? What is this?
This
in
is Homestuck! Sorry.
in lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of raw data. Jesus. Again, don't mention it.
Actually, my name's Brian, but I know I look like him.
You do.
Sexy Jesus over here. That's my OnlyFans account, Sexy Jesus. Don't look
Okay,
that
no.
up, it's not me.
If you have made it to the medium with an unmolested vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon. Though, to what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. I know only the result of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after, which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with an exposition-swinging phantom guide, so long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items such as a brass door knocker and your father's pornography collection. Actually, that might be interesting. If you're struck by the spirit of such experimentation, please don't hesitate to contact me about it. So yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with one or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate there are only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure, both before, one after, both after, only one either before or after, or none. These occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process and your guide, i.e. the sprite, i.e. whatever. Those occurring after will only affect the sprite. The effects this process has on the medium, or more globally, the insifosphere, are still vague to me. They have to do with flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally all forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which, again, I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging an instance of a dimension with a highly flexible set parameters and a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible mythological framework. This framework seems to begin as a sort of blank template, and evolves with the player's actions, and further evolves with the addition of more host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels. I regret to say I can't be much more specific than that, without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me. However, questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I've raised implicitly already, such as, what is the effect of an unprototyped kernel on the medium? Or doubly prototyped kernels for that matter. And even more salient are questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure? Or is a unique, blank instance of the dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it is closer to the later situation. There is no indication of any other player present in this realm. Alterations in the realm seem singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess every separate client-server pair activates its own fresh copy of the Encyphosphere, or a unique session, if you will. But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seems the game was designed to suit 2 players most naturally, the server and the client. But through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action to continue playing is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we can complete this chain with only one other player, functioning as the server to my client, and the client to my current co-player's server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing is, though, in our instance of this dimension, there are 4 receptacle for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean we are destined to have a 4-player chain? How could the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does, and if this proves to be the case, I trust I will be sufficiently numbed to the realization. I can consider nothing about this game surprising at this point, and in fact, from the first moments of play I managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot what my original purpose with it was. I had chances to test some information I obtained on good authority during the prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the dark, twisting paths to necromancy were plundered into rather an accident. But perhaps you don't need to know any of this. Rethink organization, lead maybe waist deep, log, whatever, sludge, trim down, blah. Yes, you should! Trim it down! Trim it down, woman! Next time!
There's
He's
still...
not finished
Okay,
this
sorry.
yet. Please. Cut her some slack. Maybe you could go buck someone somewhere else for a while. Or, at the very least, someone else.
Man, that is actually a pretty good sum up of everything we've been through so far.
Yeah.
Good start to a new recording session, not gonna lie. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking,
What are you thinking?
hang on. Sorry, I was looking at something for a moment. So the situation that they have at hand is that because he lost his copy of the game, they need to get their other friend to set up his game so that he
Yes.
can become her host.
Mm-hmm.
But then, who would be his host?
Well, from the way she explained it, John, I think, could be, if he found his copy.
But his
But,
copy fell down the hole. Well, if he finds his copy, why can't he be her host? Oh, because she needs to get out before the meteorite destroys her situation.
mm-hmm.
Okay. But I mean, isn't their other friend gonna be at the same sort of risk? I guess he'll have a
What?
separate countdown to her
Mm-hmm.
situation, so it'll buy them more time. Okay, that I guess.
I think at the moment it's more so a situation where both of them are just trying to get the copy as quickly as they can, and whoever gets it first is gonna be her host.
Also, I was thinking, what would I prototype mine with?
Mm-hmm.
My kernel sprite. At first, my brain went my cat and my Skyrim dragon statue, but then I realized that probably means I'm going to be fighting dragon monsters, so
Oh, yeah.
no. You'd want it to be 2 easy things, so probably one of my stuffed animals and my cat.
Yeah, I was looking at my little, like, sailor bear that I have sitting next to me right now, my
Hmm.
little plushie that I made.
I've
It's
got
probably...
a stuffed rabbit that would make that way I have like plush enemies and cat enemies, which I don't think will be too hard in the grand scheme of
Um,
things.
I mean, cats can be real nasty and mean.
Yeah. But anyway, months in the past, but not many. Ooh,
There was snow.
that's a very pretty image. Equals greater than. Ooh, pester log. I'm the green one, right?
Yes, you are.
Hang on. Okay. I was just getting lined up good. Hi, happy birthday, Rose. Heart.
Hello, and thanks.
Did you get John's present yet?
I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned.
Yeah, I know. What will you make of it? Make with it?
And who said it was something from which something else could be made?
Well, John did tell me what it was. Duh.
I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft.
Oh, this is
It's
how she
the
got her
least I
knitting
can do.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need to get a hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks.
Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You, you see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say, the way you and Dave always do.
Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it?
Yep, I finally finished the present for him. I've been working on it for years.
Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it.
Hehe, I just mailed it too, so it should get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here.
I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him.
I don't think you really mean that.
I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into?
Uh, no. Sorry, but you're so hard to shop for. Besides, you have something. I have something for you today that I think you will like better than something in a box.
Oh.
It's a tip. The tip of my thick cock.
This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please do go on.
The tip of the
And
cock is deeply intriguing.
let me psychoanalyze why you would make such an offer to me.
uh, did you have a pet a long time ago that died?
Is this gonna turn into a pussy joke? Yes, I have.
Well, how do you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot?
Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings toward the animal as lukewarm.
Okay. That's fine. It doesn't really matter, I think. Just. What if someone told you you could play a game that would bring him back to life? Oh god, they have something to do with this game, don't they?
I don't know, I don't remember.
They're the reason that they all have the fucking suburb game now.
I mean, she is, yeah. If someone if someone told me that I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you?
Yes, it's someone's me! I just thought you might find it interesting.
Alright, so what is this game?
I don't know. I'm just saying it's all. I think you'll hear about it later, and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They are way more into all that stuff than I am.
I'll see what the word on the street is about it in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present.
Okay, so before this moment, my favorite characters went Dave, the girl, and then John. I forget her name.
You
Uh,
mean Pink Girl?
yeah.
Rose?
What's her name? The one,
Rose. Pink is
yeah,
Rose.
Rose. Okay,
Green
yeah. It went
is.
Dave. So at first it was John because he was the only one. Then it went John Rose for a while. Then around the time Dave got introduced, it became Dave Rose John. Now, this girl, I want to know more about her. I want to know
Mm-hmm.
more about Green Text here. Dave,
Did we
get
ever
your
learn?
katana. What?
Did we learn her name until now?
I don't remember. We've seen her
Hmm.
like Pestercum name, but anyway, Dave, get your katana.
You catalog your katana. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals. You see, someone last time told me what this was, but I forgot. It wasn't divided.
Oh,
Do you remember?
I don't. I know it's a percentage symbol, not a division symbol, but it
Ah,
wasn't percentage. It's like what that symbol stands in for something in coding, but I forget what it is.
I'm ashamed that I did. It's that equals 9. And prepare to venture out into your apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe.
Dave, retrieve the dead bird. Come on. This one's got sound.
Yes, which I'm not hearing. Dude,
I'm
the
turning it up.
bird's long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down like the big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing round the earth. While lingering in mid-air, its heat seems suspended time itself, stretching like warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle the shizzle in a little bizzle, set the record straight on this cool and tizzle. So don't change the drizzle, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime brizzles waiting on the pizzle, the dizzle, and the shizzle. She's on the bizac now, ladies, here we dizzle. When the pimp's in the crib, man, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet, John Keats.
You're a good rapper.
I'm not.
I really like the city environment. So the end isn't self-contained to the area around his home, which I didn't think it was supposed to be. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not really gonna buy them more time getting him his copy sooner. Like everything's gonna end anyway.
I mean, they just need to save each other.
Yeah. I I don't know how they're gonna have enough time to get John his copy.
Mm-hmm.
That hang on. We on our personal server we have a quote book. For our friend group. I'm just gonna copy and paste that into there. We use it to take each other horribly out of context. Anyway. Oh, I love the cityscape sounds. Dave,
Mm-hmm.
exit room and go to the living room.
Sorry, old dude. Coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you've left him hanging long enough.
Dave, hastily enter the room with wild abandon. Oh,
You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face.
is that Mr. T?
Is
Equals
it?
greater than. It
You stand
is!
in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs, but when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet.
I,
Man.
I feel like this is definitely a Mr. T situation.
What? Huh?
The little puppet man.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Also, I love that fucking pink thing.
Oh, you will love the pink thing.
Dave, pity the fool. Oh yeah, yep, it is Mr. T. Oh
It's your
no.
brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But, as usual with your bro's exploits, this is no ordinary irony or anything close to a pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, But that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass. And that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and the degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle straight-off irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye.
I'm slowly starting to like Dave less.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, there's still more.
Yeah. Sorry. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet.
Pretty
God,
hot.
you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You'd never tell him that, though.
Also, look at that Kermit butt.
Oh my god.
I can put my hand up that if you know what I'm saying. Dave, find little Cal and give him a fist bump.
Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn around haphazardly. You guess these things are kinda cool. Sort of.
Oh no. What is his brother into? Dave, play a game on the X-Bone.
It looks like your bro was playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright. I hate that in the background there's Muppet babies and the little face and feet are pixelated.
Oh no. Oh no. See, I was more so noticing the hand gesture the skateboarder's doing.
Oh, no.
No, no. Oh, wait, no, that's the Russian national anthem that I was about to sing. I don't know the. No, let's just move forward. Equals greater than.
Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We bit chill today, Cal. Yeah, you better fucking believe we bit chill.
That's
Cal is the
actually.
man.
That's actually terrifying. Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, the snowman puppet's censored too.
Oh no! I never
I
realized that before.
I don't like Dave's brother. Dave,
I have to
resist.
admit, I love his brother, so.
Dave, resist the urge to play with your bro's hot puppets.
You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal on your quest for the Mad Snaxio, and get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece on the wall. You'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. This is like Tony Hawk stuff, right?
Except with Doritos.
I love it. Those were the days, man.
Tony Cock, pro Scatman.
No.
No, Tommy Cock. Tommy Cock, pro Scatman.
I block you on my Pestercom.
Sorry, I forgot my own joke that I thought of before I even say it. It's stupid. It's not funny at all. Tony Cock, undercock, pro Scatman. Because there's underground pro skater. Haha, I'm funny! Dave, give a little Calibro fist bump.
Oh man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the Seaman some props.
Why is he sticky? Equals greater than. Okay, I love that image. Dave, check out your bro's sweet gear.
Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with all it sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking up on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peep.
Dave, look at your brother's puppet porn collection.
Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course, you know what that password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that, because the password is the most awesome thing it can be.
Equals greater than.
You enter the password.
Fat
On the desktop
cocks! It's the password.
No, it's puppet cocks. On a desktop is a
Fat
hodgepodge of
puppet cocks. With a
On the desktop
PH.
is a hodgepodge of hot puppet porn, unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. That's me with all my folders. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and newsfeed he monitors to stay hip to the scene.
Dave, open complete bullshit. Next time on Homestuck. It's six. It's 6 characters. Exactly. Fat puppet cock. That's 6 characters, right? But I want to take a quick step away to get something to drink, and then we can continue. And I'm gonna use this as a chance to break the YouTube recording in 2. So we'll be right back. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!